Hello guys, do you know that consumer spending accounts for 70% of the US economy? That's a really surprising figure as the great American dream is imposed upon us from our childhood, which makes us spend more money on things we don't really care about. And what is the result of all this senseless buying? It's a long-term debt. About 80% of our population is under debt. According to 2021 study by CNBC, average American has a whopping 90,000 debt on their name. So instead of living the great American dream, we are living a life filled with debt. So in this video, we are specifically going to talk about the various things on which we Americans spend money but we shouldn't. Number 1. Meat. So the first thing we Americans love to spend our money on is our love for meat. Meat consumption in America is 3 times more than the average global meat consumption. Not only is meat consumption unhealthy, it is also costly. And specifically good quality meat costs us a huge amount. It can be considered as the most expensive thing in our grocery list. Meat is a good source of protein, but there are so many other things that can replace meat as well as save you money. We have provided a link below on various sources of proteins. Consuming meat on a daily or multi-daily basis should be seriously avoided as we are eating excess of it. Currently, we are consuming 1.5 times more protein than what is necessary for our body, and that too by buying costly things. So eating less meat surely is a good thing. Number 2. Fast fashion. This is a very sensitive subject for many people, but please note that we are not blaming anyone or anything like it. We just wish to make you realize where you are spending your money. Fast fashion is in trend right now and we are obsessed with buying new clothes. In the year 2000, people used to have on an average 10 outfits in their closet. But the number has gone up to 30 now, which means we have a different dress for every day of the month. But we rarely use them all and most of the time they are sitting in a closet collecting dust. It would be better for all of us as well as the planet if we start buying clothes that we will use for a long time to come. Number 3. Things you don't use. When it comes to spending money, we Americans are so great with it that we spend more money than we earn, and that too on things that we won't be using in future. To talk about examples, the very first on the list will be gym membership. 80% of the people with a gym membership rarely ever go there. It's just money down the drain. Yes, being healthy and fit is important, but if you are paying for it and not using that facility, then it's pure waste of money. Another thing we waste our money on is those subscription boxes that give you a lot of things at a cheaper price. But the problem is that you wouldn't have even bought those things at all in the first place, and you don't even need most of them. We also have vacation houses that we rarely ever visit or visit once a year, but we pay for their maintenance and property anyway. It will save us a lot of money if we could find some good alternatives for this. Number 4. Big houses. Americans love things to be bigger, and for one reason or another, the size of a house is increasing over the years. Currently, America has the biggest average size of houses all over the world. We have around 600 to 700 square feet more than most of our competitors. And this has happened along with decrease in family size, which means that less people are living in more space. Bigger houses have higher prices and a higher cost of maintenance. Also, the cost of cooling, heating or lighting them increases along with the size. Another problem is that bigger the houses, the more distance we are from our family members, which is kind of a social isolation. Number 5. Keeping things cold. Here's a fact that won't sound good to you. America uses more electricity just on keeping things cold than what is used all across Africa for all other purposes. We are very obsessed with keeping things cold, be it our house or groceries. A study has found out that our refrigerator size in America is bigger than most of the other countries. The reason being that we keep things in our refrigerator that do not need to be kept cold, like milk or eggs. But because of our obsession with staying cold, we put them there. Another surprising fact has revealed that 80% of American houses have air conditioners installed in them. Number 6. Not cooking. Americans eat commercially prepared food more than 15 days a month, which means we eat outside almost every other day. If we translate this in terms of money, we spend more than $300 on outside food. The reason behind this is that we have stopped teaching and promoting healthy cooking skills. Cooking at home uses basic inexpensive ingredients. Another thing to worry about is consumption of pre-packaged food. America tops the list in the amount of packaged food consumed. We consume 31% more packaged food than any other country. Not only is cooking at home healthy, but it is also a simple way to save thousands of dollars every year. Number 7. Buying new things. We have completely stopped thinking of repairing broken things or even using them to their full extent. If we talk about electronics or smartphones, Studies have shown that Americans change their smartphones even when their old one is working perfectly. Even when we have a good working phone with us, we throw it away to get a better model by paying extra money. The same goes for our cars. Modern cars are designed to work for more than 10 years, but we generally change them in just 5 to 6 years for a new version. The same goes for many common things. This has damaged the repairing industry to such a large extent that the number of people working as repairmen have dropped by around 70%. So these were the 7 terrible ways by which we Americans spend our money. Though bringing a change is difficult, it is necessary. And we sincerely hope that you will stop wasting your money on these things that don't matter much. Thanks a lot for watching this video. Do like and subscribe to show your support. We'll keep making more videos on earning, saving and investing money. One stop to all your money problems. See you in the next video.